the Second World War. Although many years have passed, the legends of the war still live on with their stories. One of them was Simo Häyhä, whom we recently reviewed. The other is Vasily Zaitsev. Vasily Zaitsev, the deadliest sniper in history, the legendary marksman of the Battle of Stalingrad, whose extraordinary story left an indelible mark on the world of war. His unwavering dedication, relentless precision, and unparalleled courage have made him a synonym for excellence in warfare. Some would argue that he was better than Simo Häyhä, but this is a moot point. What do you think? In this video, where we will tell the life of Vasily Zaitsev, you can also express your opinions by commenting. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to access our content about the legends of war and get lost in the depths of the war world. The Eastern Front during the Second World War was a battlefield of unimaginable brutality, where snipers like Zaitsev faced daunting challenges and high risks. Frozen tundra, bombed-out cityscapes, and the vast expanse of the Russian steppes combined to test the mettle of these men. It was a war of attrition in which the outcome hung precariously in the balance, and snipers like Zaitsev were the decisive factors that could tip the scales. Snipers were like ghosts on the battlefield, invisible and silent, but deadly and omnipresent. They stalked their prey patiently, persistently, and with a calculating ruthlessness that belied their human form. In this brutal environment, Zaitsev flourished, his skills perfected, his instincts sharpened, and his resolve unshakable. Armies with good snipers can accomplish incredible feats thanks to these invisible heroes. A strategic enemy commander shot by a sniper can perhaps win the battle. That's why the Second World War in particular was a war in which snipers made a name for themselves. Amidst the chaos and carnage, our protagonist Zaitsev found his own territory, a territory where he was invincible, where his rifle was his arm and his scope an extension of his eye. He was the master of his domain, a virtuoso of violence and commander of the shadows. These skills made him the terror of enemy troops. In the world of sniping, Zaitsev was a force of nature, a whirlwind of death and destruction, leaving behind a trail of fallen enemies and an aura of invincibility. He was predator, hunter, executioner, and king of the battlefield. Born in 1915 in Yeleninskoye, Russia, Zaitsev was the son of a peasant family and from an early age showed a natural aptitude for marksmanship. He practiced his skills tirelessly, honing his craft and perfecting his technique. At the outbreak of war, Zaitsev enlisted in the Red Army, and his exceptional skills soon earned him a place in the elite ranks of Soviet sniper units. Trained in the art of camouflage, concealment, and deception, Zaitsev was like a chameleon on the battlefield, blending seamlessly into his surroundings and waiting patiently for the perfect shot. He was a master of misdirection, a virtuoso of speed, and a sultan of stealth. His strategies were calculated, his tactics deliberate, and his decisions precise. Commanders who have soldiers like Zaitsev on the battlefield feel very lucky, because there is no need to give orders to such soldiers or to doubt whether they will be able to carry out a task. Such soldiers analyze the field and immediately do what needs to be done. Zaitsev's legend was cemented during the Battle of Stalingrad, in a duel that would become the stuff of legend. A German sniper known only as Major Erwin Koenig was ravaging the Soviet lines, and Zaitsev was tasked with killing him. The two men engaged in a psychological and tactical game of cat and mouse, each waiting for the other to make the first move. Two snipers in the middle of a war, each assigned to shoot the other. Zaitsev was not listening to the threats. He did his duty and continued to rain bullets on the enemy lines from meters away. Contrary to popular belief, Zaitsev did not use a semi-automatic rifle, but a Mosin Nagant rifle, an improved version of the internal magazine-loading, self-propelled infantry rifle. He continued to use this rifle with a 3x magnification scope, which was later issued to the Sniper Corps. Going back to the duel, it was madness. It was a master test of restraint, patience, and skill for both men, who knew that the slightest mistake in the duel could prove fatal. The air was charged with tension, the stakes were incredibly high, and the outcome hung precariously in the balance. In the end, it was Zaitsev who emerged victorious. His shot was accurate, his aim precise, and his victory a testament to his unyielding determination. Vasily Zaitsev's legacy is a powerful reminder of the importance of skill, strategy, and psychological warfare on the battlefield. He is the benchmark against which all snipers are measured, the gold standard of excellence, and the embodiment of the perfect sniper. Vasily Zaitsev is considered a folk hero for Russians. The battles in the city of Stalingrad, now St. Petersburg, are undoubtedly considered the fiercest battles of the Western Front. Zaitsev's success in these bloody battles not only made him a folk hero, but also made him known all over the world as one of the world's best snipers and the subject of movies and books. Vasily's struggle with German snipers is one of the most important conflicts of the Battle of Stalingrad. Therefore, the success of Vasily was transferred to the big screen under the title Enemy at the Gate. His most important achievement in sniping is considered by Soviet sources to be the destruction of 225 Nazi soldiers in Stalingrad between October 10th and December 17, 1942. Among the enemy forces he successfully destroyed were 11 Nazi snipers. Zaitsev was also the recipient of numerous medals for his achievements and heroism throughout his life. His legacy is particularly insightful for our understanding of the Soviet era. This war, which witnessed the best snipers in the world, brings us many more legendary stories. Do you think Zaitsev is really a hero? Do you think snipers are a power factor in wars? Thanks for watching, and we hope you found Vasily Zaitsev's story as fascinating as we did. Let me know in the comments what you find most interesting about this legendary sniper, and don't forget to check out our other videos about historical figures.